We're the Newtown Kings. Welcome to Best New Music TV.
Got together in 2004.
As a fan who booked the first gig, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We'd been practicing loads and just trying to get it all sorted. And yeah, it was about 2004.
Yeah. We've been like practicing for nearly a year before we'd done a show, just sort of getting stuff together. And then this guy just rolled and was like, "Booked your gig."
He just turned up at our practice and went, "Oh, I booked you a show," and it was with a band called The Big that we really loved. So we was like, maybe we should just do that show. And we weren't really ready at all, were we? It's a total shambles, but it went really well. Like, cool.
No, straight down the twist as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, down at the twist. Newtown thing, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, we just sort of hung out together anyway. We'd all be out drinking and
Hanging out together.
Hanging out together.
We ended up writing a few tunes together, didn't we? Messing around with a few bits, and our old vocalist Chris was a guy I was in a band with, and so we pulled him into it and just sort of hashed it together throughout the people we knew that were close and in Newtown.
Yeah.
It's 9 of us, isn't there?
Yeah,
Loads of us.
Some hiding behind the sofa.
Yeah, we lost a few for
I
today.
let
Didn't have a
out
big
for
enough
gigs.
couch. About 9 organisation issues actually.
Oh, man.
And we've been on top lately,
Do
actually.
this, so-
Yeah.
I have to say, I have to be so organised in this band, it's ridiculous. Juggling my work and this band is just ridiculous. I've got to make a call to Jakarta to discuss some business at 8:15 on Monday morning. I don't know how I'm going to manage that at all. I wouldn't really want to put their business kind of faith in my hands, to be fair. But yeah, they're far away, so I'm sure I'll be fine.
It does take a lot of organising. There's a lot of cock-ups, but everyone's like quite dedicated to it. So there's always someone to sort of pick you up and go, okay, should have done this. Loads of cool
Loads of
stuff.
stuff.
We
Yeah.
got Boomtown and Rebellion festivals coming up. We've got some dates out in Europe.
Yeah, European tour. We've got a
But
British
the
tour starting.
British tour.
June, is it?
Yeah.
June? Yeah.
But then the Baptism of Fire is the first 2 shows.
Here we go.
They're supporting what they Walk Off the Earth.
Walk off the earth.
At Kentish Town Forum and Rock
Nottingham
City.
Rock City.
Yeah.
2 big gigs.
Yeah.
It's well funny. You guys are more worried than me.
Yeah, it's
How many times have you lot played these songs?
Exactly.
it's more how many times you've played them that we're worried about.
No, I got that. I get that. It's like
It's going to be good.
5 weeks, is it?
Yeah, it's a tall order, man. He's
We've
had
had
to do a
5
lot of
practices.
work. We've had,
Yeah.
and the practices have been hard work. We've all been kind of busy and we've all been hungover at practices. haven't we?
Living the dream.
Living the dream a little, and
Yeah.
we've it's come together in these last couple of weeks really well. But it's either way, it's a tall order. Like it's the same with Greg actually. He had very little time to learn the set and do a tour, but yeah, done pretty well. Tell the truth, it's been a problem really. We've got so much
All
sort
we
of
wanna
writing
do
we
is
want to
write.
do. Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you meet a new bunch of people,
Mm.
like your first instinct is just to want to jam, you know, and you do, and that's been a thing for me, just because I'm used to kind of just like meeting people and having a jam, you know, and like, but because we've got all these gigs that are booked in like pretty sharpish, it's been well, let's get the material down. Yeah, and like, but it is. We're kind of. Well, we always do it. The first thing we do when we get into practice is everyone will sit down.
Everyone
and
starts playing new stuff.
Like, yeah, and it's like, okay, come on, let's do the set. Come on, let's do the
Like,
set.
quick, let's get on with
We'll
it.
quickly record that one because we need to
Yeah.
save that one for
Yeah.
later. Let's just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
a cap on that for some.
Realistic, it's looking like sort of we're going to be able to knuckle down around October time, looking at the sort of dates that we're booking to really get some recording properly done. But by then, there's just going to be a backlog, loads of stuff. We're going to have to sift through it a bit.
Yeah. There's a lot of material floating about at the minute.
It's loads.
Yeah, some really nice bits.
Oh wow.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. Yeah, man, top of the list. Maiden. I'd love that. We played with Random Hand, who are like a metal band, didn't we?
Yeah, we have played.
We've
Like,
played with quite a few like
played
heavy
with
We've
loads
played
of
metal.
metal
metal
shows. We've
acts,
been like looked out and there's been like crazy goth skanking and stuff like that. Where was
It
that?
is that as well,
Guildfest and
funny, isn't
stuff.
it?
Yeah, it's really mad. Like,
Scar's quite universal, isn't it?
Yeah, because
it's-
we're so energetic. It's kind of like difficult to kind of stand there and
Just
sort of
go,
take it on the chin,
yeah.
sort of thing. Like you kind of look around and you're like, oh, get on with it, and just having like a good old dance.
only makes us jump
I'd
about
like-
more if they're not moving.
I'd
as well,
like to
doesn't
play
it?
with the Scatterlights though. From what
Yeah.
you were saying, like they're like where it all begun, really.
Yeah.
And the Slackers, who we toured with last year, are like my favourite band in the world, and we toured with them. So that was my top of the list one gone. But except for that, Scatterlights, I'd love to play a show with them.
And Toots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toots and the
Yeah,
Maytals.
go and play with
Just go
Toots.
and rub shoulders with the main man himself. That would be amazing because he's quite active in the UK recently as well. So it'd be nice to like catch him at some point and
Yeah, he's about
Yeah.
regular, isn't
just, be close.
he?
Yeah, there's hundreds of acts. We could just sit here all day long
Yeah.
and just go.
Hepcat, I'd really like to play with Hepcat. That'd be
Oh,
really
yeah,
cool.
good,
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Chris Murray combo. I'd like to play with them.
Yeah, definitely.
It's really cool because you can really you can be non-precious about everything. Is the most important thing when you've got like 9 people who really love something. You're gonna disagree on stuff, but if you can be really like not precious about ideas and just let your ears tell you what's right and wrong, it's
Yeah.
always worked out really well. Because you might be hung up on something, and the guy next to you goes, "What about this?" And it's like, boom. That's what we needed, and it really helps. Some people don't like big bands, but
We've got so many positive inputs in the band that there doesn't seem to be like a little sort of negative section that don't seem to kind of like have an input towards the band. Like we're all striving towards like the same thing. We all seem to, although there being 9 of us, we're all reading off the same page, and we're all like coming up with brilliant ideas and like diverse things. Like these guys might have like a riff together, or like a structure of chords, and then they'll bring it to the studio. But because somebody hasn't been listening to that particular sort of riff, will have a completely different spin on it, and will play something completely diverse to what they've been working on, which will then in turn make these
Spark
guys
someone
else
spark
on.
someone else. And it's
Yeah.
like a chain reaction to the point where you've
You've
almost
got
got
something completely different
Yeah, you've
all
got
of a
something
sudden, innit?
completely different and a completely new tune. So yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah.
Bit about me. Well, I've had these guys. I've been back in the country for about, I don't know, must be best part of a year actually. Jesus. Yeah, and I just got back from India. What do you want to know about me, man? Go on, be more direct with your question.
Musical background, you know.
Music.
how-
Oh, I love it all, man. Like, I love it all. Yeah, I always say actually, you either like music or you like a type of music. You know, that's me. But all sorts. I grew up listening to a lot of reggae and blues and roots and this like that. But all the same as all of you. You know, or maybe you still probably a bit younger than me. Don't know. But like yeah.
you got a touch of Latin vibe going on, didn't you? Which is something
Yeah, well, I
that
spent a couple of years in
interests
Barcelona, a couple of years in Lisbon. I've been in France for a while, so I like my gypsy jazz. I like it all, man. Like.
It's gonna be really interesting because like we've been hitting like some real old school bits recently. It's like harking back to like sort of almost like Motown sort of side of things. But like bringing it like to dabs, like having that sort of Latin feel. Really don't know how it's gonna kind of like all come together. But
Oh, it's
gonna just
working when
sound
we're all sitting
huge.
down and jamming when we do.
Yeah.
We've been enjoying a lot of reggae as well. We've been
Yeah,
playing a fair
definitely.
bit of like reggae. That's not to say we're leaving the ska behind by any means. We love playing ska and upbeat stuff as well. But we've been enjoying some like big down tempo groovy stuff, and it crosses over nicely with more rhythm based stuff like the Latin music's got some great rhythms in it, which
Yeah.
you can really
Integrates
mix up with some
yeah.
ska and reggae stuff. We're looking forward to sort of chucking it all in the pot, aren't we? Really?
Yeah, see what we come back out with.
Interesting to see, yeah, definitely. In a year.
When outsider coming in, I'm really liking the fact, like yesterday we were sitting down all I'm finding that I'm sitting down with individuals and we're kind of having little jams and there's like different things come out, you know, so everyone's got quite diverse musical
Yeah,
interests.
everyone's into
Yeah.
really different
Yeah.
stuff.
But kind of,
Multifaceted.
but,
Yeah, you
but
are.
it seems like the band is the band though, you know, and there's like the
We've
kind
got a
of-
real blueprint for what the
direction,
Kings
like-
do, and every influence is really like welcome in it, but it has to sort of fall into the blueprint, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
got to be the same band, isn't it?
Mm.
No, I don't think there is there?
Facebook.
Oh yeah, you can get our album on like iTunes. Or even better, come and see us at a show and get an actual copy of it, a real hard copy of it, and look at the paper and look at the little vinyl bit we've made. It's nice.
We've got some London gigs coming up soon as well. Camden Underworld. We're allowed to.
Oh, boy,
You never know.
Yeah,
The Arts Centre
Culture
show.
Arts Centre.
And we should mention that. Everyone should come down to that with us and the Jellycats.
Yeah,
That'd be the first local show we do, really, isn't it?
I believe that's the end
When
of
is
June.
it?
I think it's June 28th.
Facebook.
Facebook. June 27th.
June the 27th.
I concur.
Is that a Tuesday or something?
Thursday.
Thursday. Let me see.
Thursday club.